these are the replica of the big five, which means the elephant, the leopard, the rhinoceros. These are the biggest animals in Africa, but these are just the replicas of them displayed in the museum to showcase much of tourist attraction and the things that Kenya has to offer in the tourism zone, you know. Welcome back. The Wanderer is at the Nairobi National Museum. I've been trying to come here, guys. Another video coming on soon, dropping. I had a wonderful day today on the 6th of September. I found myself back in Nairobi, and this time a lot has been happening because I've been meeting so many new people and just interacting with new friends. But I came to the National Museum, which is in Nairobi. It's just a couple of minutes from the CBD, and I want to explore. I want to see what happens there. I know there is a lot of the storage of artifacts and heritage, the history of our history. To come to the Nairobi National Museum, you can do a joint ticket with the snake park, but really I can do that because it's a little cheaper. But for Kenyan citizens, you pay 200 shillings at the entrance. But for the non-residents, I have to confirm my facts. I don't want to mislead anyone. So for my viewers, thank you for being here. Thank you for the patience. You know, content creation is not for the faint at heart. It takes a lot to create this video because you know, day-to-day lives I have to as well work and pay my bills, create time to come to these different locations and just shoot these videos. So in fact, soon I need to get help to get the right equipment so that I can be shooting the best qualities. So right here, I'm at the entrance. I'll get inside there and find out what's at stake. It's September, Nairobi City, and the museum is just a few minutes walk from the Nairobi CBD, but I came on a bus ride, paid about 50 shillings, that is like $50. You come here, and I'm green right now, just as you are. I just want to get inside and see and learn. You know, for me, every day is learning. Every day is learning. But before I got here, something happened dramatic. I was just walking by the road, and a motorcycle guy, like a taxi guy with the motorcycle, we call them here boda boda, almost ran into a very, very fatal accident, and I was the one who was able to lift him up, and we towed the bike off the road. The crowd was gathering, and I told them, no, you guys don't have to create so much heck here. We need to help this man. And it just happened that I was there. We towed the bike. I couldn't. I wish I could take the videos. And then he didn't get hurt so much. Now we're here. Let's see the price charges for the Nairobi National Museum. and well explained. The Big Five, so many students coming over to just study and see what's happening.
The British took their fingerprints to show that they are given for their land. After the British and later transported them to Zanzibar to work on his cloth farm. So here we have Gvidon. He was the first missionary to come to Kenya. When he came, he found that the Arabs had already spread the Islam religion. He found it hard to convert people from Islamic to Christianity. This is the first family to be converted to Christianity, and they were given these certificates.
musical instrument, I think. So right now I'm inside the museum and I'm just exploring. I'm going upstairs and the lighting is not really so good, but I've been able to capture most parts. Let's see what happens here. It's just like a massive place. Millions of people ferry here every single year just to experience the heritage, to learn about the Kenyan history through the nature. Please. Thousands and thousands of species of birds of East Africa. These are not really real birds. These are just the replicas for the purposes of showing guests coming here to learn about the East African birds. That's what happens in any museum all over the world. And it's just amazing. So I wind down my trip on excursion here today. It's been amazing, and I hope you support me in my endeavors until we catch up on the next video. Thank you so much, and I thank you again and again. So I went down my trip at the Nairobi National Museum here. The joint ticket for the snake park means that you pay 100 shillings more, or 150 shillings more to go all the way to the snake park as well as here. But I chose to do the Nairobi National Museum today, and I'll do a special episode for the snake park on my next video. Thank you so much, guys, for staying tuned and watching my videos, and I promise I'll keep them coming, I'll keep the camera rolling, and you are the best. I tried my best to walk around the Nairobi National Museum. I've met friends. Every time I come to areas like this, I meet new people, and that's the fun of it. And I try as much as possible to maneuver great places. This is Kenya in Africa. This is Steve the Wanderer. This is Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. And I'm at the Nairobi National Museum, which is just a few meters and a few minutes drive from the CBD. And I wind it up here at the bird section of the museum. And peace and love. Adios until the next video.